Hey Plant Fam, I just wanted to give y'all a quick reminder that if you have not already done so, that you need to bring in some of your houseplants that you have outside, even if they're under a covered porch. If they're not somewhere that's going to be heated or stay above 50 degrees, you really need to go ahead and bring them in. And I always keep a check on my weather app to see what the nightly lows are going to be. Now, oftentimes, especially here in my zone 8, in North Carolina, we are going to have warm days all through October, but we'll have some cold nights that will get lower than 40 degrees maybe. So I want to go ahead and bring all of my houseplants in then. So what I do when I bring my plants in, I'm just going to give them a good shake. I probably might spray them with water just to make sure any of the bugs are in there. Just check them out before I bring them in. Sometimes you'll bring in beneficial bugs too. They don't really want to be in your house either. So just put them back outside, bring them in, make sure that they're getting enough light and adjusting well. If you've watered them, you want to keep an eye on them so that they're draining or airing out enough when you brought them in, because they will go into a little bit of shock because, you know, maybe they're holding more water, maybe they're starting to show some signs of stress on that. So keep a check on them the next few days after you have brought them in. You want to make sure that anything that you need to do, you want to get done before the fall sets in, such as repotting, if you're going to do any fertilizing. Now, if you're keeping your plants under grow lights, you might be controlling that environment enough to encourage the plant to still grow. You might still be fertilizing over the winter, but commonly we don't. So look at the new plants that came in tonight. I've got this Caladium Fairy Tale. Oh, so beautiful. Look at the pink veins on those leaves. I love those. Another one that I have new this week is the Camouflage Dieffenbachia. Very beautiful. I always love the Dieffenbachias, and this one's one of my favorites that I do have in my personal collection. Something else that I found very interesting and vibrant is this purple waffle, and as you can see here, it has a flower on it, these pretty little yellow flowers. Those are very simple to care for. I do have a few of the Hoyas in. I always love the Hoyas. I think they're so simple and easy. I love how they vine out, how they grow. Some of the Silver Anns because they're fun and easy as well. Trying to do a little easy for the back to school season. We're working on coming back into the offices, coming back inside, spending more time inside. Snake plants are great for having to spend more time inside because they are definitely helping us filter the air as much as possible. So I do have a few of the little creeping ficuses because they're nice and easy as well, and they give a pleasant look. These are the string of frogs. So that's just a few of the, you know what, I did a lot of vines this week. I did. I've got some of the beautiful neon. This is a full hanging basket. And then the star show of this week are definitely going to be the pictures. They're always so beautiful. The pictures saved me last winter because I opened up a bag of soil and it had a bunch of gnats in it. That happens to us. Of course, I was repotting. Shouldn't have been. I was doing it anyway. And I've just put a bunch of my pictures that I had in my office. And thankfully they took care of my gnat problem because there's no way I could have handled that all on my own. A lot of the pottery that I also got out today, my new snake pot that's really large, so I always make the small ones. I've been asked to make a few of the bigger ones. Got my drainage holes down in there, as well as my skull luminary. So I make these by hand. These are ceramic plants and pottery. I love how my skull turned out. And then my crystal altar, these turned out really great as well. I've got so many rocks. So this is my prototype. Got so many rocks and crystals. I'm gonna keep this one for myself probably, but I did make a few others to sell. I'm really pleased with how they turned out. So thanks for joining me, Plant Fam.